Hey everyone, how's it going? Today we will be taking a look at this brand new 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580. In this video, we will be going over the spec, performance, and features of this brand new 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580. Before we begin with this video, I would like to give a big shout out to Mercedes-Benz Richmond, located at the Richmond Auto Mall here in Richmond, BC, for allowing me to check out the stunning Maybach in today's video. And so, let's go ahead and take a look at the 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580. The exterior color is known as black, featuring a Maybach exclusive 20-inch multi-spoke forged rims. As you may notice, the Maybach is slightly longer than a standard S-Class. A standard S-Class has a wheelbase of 126.6 inches, whereas the Maybach has 133.7 inches, which makes the Maybach 7.1 inches longer compared to the regular S-Class. As expected, this Maybach does come standard with keyless go system, which means as long as you have a key fob in your pocket, you can unlock and lock the doors by touching the sensor located on the handle. To lock, press on the square button on the door handle, and to unlock, simply put your hand behind the handle. Next up, let's talk about performance. The 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580 uses a 4.0-liter V8 engine, which also uses a mild hybrid system known as EQ Boost, producing 496 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. Also uses a 9-speed automatic transmission. For a luxurious large sedan, you can expect it to have remote trunk release and powered liftgate, which is available on the Maybach. Here in the back, the trunk is finished off in a very nice and soft carpeting. Here we have about 12.9 cubic feet of trunk space. However, the only downfall is that the rear seat refrigerator eats up a lot of space, but they can be removed in order to maximize trunk space. To close the trunk, simply press the trunk close button, which is illuminated in red just to the right of the trunk lid. Another thing I would like to talk about is the exterior lighting. The Maybach comes equipped with what is known as digital light, which are highly advanced, powerful adaptive LED headlights that clearly illuminates the road ahead. But not only that, it also does a pretty cool light show when you unlock and lock the car. And now, let's go ahead and take a look at the stunning interior of the 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580. The interior features black exclusive Napa leather, finished with silver aluminum van walnut wood veneer. The first thing you notice when you get into the new Maybach is that you are surrounded by the amazing ambient lighting that slowly changes color over time, as well as being cocooned in comfort by the very soft and incredibly comfortable leather seats, which by the way has a massage feature, as well as it is heated and ventilated with 3 different intensity for extra comfort. It also has memory seating for convenience. The newly redesigned 2022 S-Class gets a full makeover with the exterior and interior. But for the Maybach, you now get a 12.8-inch OLED touchscreen, a 12.3-inch instrument cluster, MB navigation, Hey Mercedes voice activation, MBUX system, and a lot more, which are all standard for the Maybach. The Maybach also uses the Burmeister high-end 4D surround sound system, which consists of 31 speakers in total, and vibrates the seat to the beat of the song when set in 4D mode. Let's go ahead and power it up. Multifunctional steering wheel with paddle shifters. This Maybach also has a very clear and detailed heads-up display. With the new Maybach and S-Class, the headlight controls are now mounted on the door instead of being mounted below the dash, which makes it a lot more accessible than the previous model. Here we have the center console where we have extra storage spaces here, as well as two USB-C ports inside, which are also illuminated. Up in the front, we have two cup holders, as well as a wireless charging pad for your smartphone, and two USB-C ports, both illuminated, as well as an ashtray, and it's probably the best looking ashtray I've ever seen in a car. Up next, we have the glove box compartment. Inside, we have decent amount of storage spaces. In order to open and close the shades of the sunroof, press on the button that is next to the Mercedes-Me. In order to close the sunshade, press on the same button to close it. And now let's go ahead and check out the rear seats of the 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580. As you enter the Maybach, you are once again greeted by the spectacular ambient lighting, as well as the insanely spacious interior thanks to the longer wheelbase. In the Maybach, we have 4-zone climate control where we have 2 for the front and 2 for the back. Also in the back, we have 4 more USB outlets. In between the two seats, we have the rear seat refrigerator. In here, you can store your drinks to keep it nice and cold. Here in the center armrest, we have a few storage spaces, one for larger items and the other one for smaller items such as a pen. Also, in the center armrest, you also get a tablet which you can use to control the infotainment system of the Maybach. Over here to the right, there is a switch where you could raise and lower the sunshades. Next up, we have the automatic seat recline, which is part of the Chauffeur package. With a push of a button, the front passenger seat folds and moves a few inches forward, giving you more legroom, while the seat you are in slowly reclines and the leg support gently extends. Next, let's talk about the cool features that the new Maybach has. And believe me, it's got a lot of them. Starting off with the light that projects the Maybach emblem from underneath the door. Another cool feature of the new Maybach is that the new door handles now retract into the bodywork, giving it a much cleaner appearance when the doors are locked, and pops out when it is unlocked. The new Maybach also has soft closing doors. Here's another interesting feature of the new Maybach, and is that the seatbelt buckles lights up. I've never seen this done in any other car, none other than the new Maybach. And here's one of my favorite features on the new Maybach, and that is there is Maybach logos all over the place, reminding you that you're not just in a normal Mercedes or just a standard S-Class, but you're in a Maybach, which is the best of the best. But not only that, the exterior Maybach emblem lights up, which is pretty cool. And now for my most favorite feature of the new Maybach, that is the ambient lighting, which I just can't get enough of. I just like how the ambient lighting surrounds the entire cabin, as well as the lights wraps around the rear seats, which gives it a really cool, relaxing vibe to it, especially during the night when you're sitting in the back being chauffeured around the place. Unlike any other cars that I've been in that has ambient lighting equipped with the vehicle itself, most of them just stay in one color pretty much, and you would have to manually change them to different color settings. But that's not the case for the new Maybach as well as the new S-Class. These ambient lighting slowly changes color over time without you having to change them. Obviously, you can change them. There are 64 different color choices for the ambient lighting, which is a lot. And it's like having your own personal nightclub in the car. Once again, Mercedes has done it again with the interior design for both the new Maybach and S-Class. On the next clip, I will be showing you how to change the ambient lighting on the new Maybach. First, we go into Comfort, and then we go ahead and select ambient lighting, and through there we have different choices such as multicolor, monochrome, brightness, and effects. Take a look at the ambient light color choices that we have on the Maybach. Here we have the ambient light settings where you could change the brightness and effects. Up next we have the monochrome setting, which in this case we have just one single color instead of having multiple colors, unlike the multicolor option. Another very cool attention to detail by Mercedes is that if you change the climate to warm or cold, a red or blue light flows right across the dashboard. And finally, the instrument cluster has this really cool 3D effect that is kind of hard to spot on camera. My overall opinion on the new Maybach, and it goes the same for the new S-Class as well. And that being said, Mercedes has done a very good job of paying attention to the details of both the exterior and interior of the redesigned Maybach. And it's truly one of the best vehicles that I've ever been in. And so that concludes today's video on the brand new 2022 Mercedes-Maybach S580. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next car review video.